Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today I'm very excited to be checking out Galactic Renaissance. Expand your influence over the galaxy in a political battle game from Christian Martinez, the designer of ... Wow! I feel like one major aspect of this is getting cut off right now, and I am at 100% in my browser. So I feel like that's probably the most important thing that you have here, aside from expand your influence over the galaxy. You know, I'm expecting some sort of 4X space game, but I hate this main image, really. I don't know the player link, I don't know the time count, I don't know the age, I don't know the mechanism, I don't know the designer. The only thing I know is that, it's a designer who has designed something else before, so can you do it? I guess a little bit there. Other than that, it looks like pretty generic spacey stuff with a date, which is completely useless now because we're already at Kickstarter. I'm here, I'm looking at it. Tell me more on this main image. I'm not a fan of it. But it's already raised 50,000 euros, 54. It is now going to be a thing. The designer of Innis, there we go, Innis. How about we lead with that? That's one of the most popular games of all time on Board Game Geek, a game that is much beloved by many people. I've unfortunately have not tried that one, but that I think needs to take precedence over the rest of this stuff. Especially since you cut off that one word. As always, though, when we get in the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. Ooh, I will say, I do like one little detail they did here on the main image, and you might miss it if you blink. So I'm not going to give them too much of a kudos for it because you can't read it at all, is they put the name of the designer's most popular game underneath their name. I think that's a great idea to do. That being said, you're not going to be able to read that from the marquee. When I click on Kickstarter and I'm looking at this, I can't read that at all. It just looks like a little blue blur. I didn't even realize there was text up there pretty much. But now, let's get in the video. Politics are rarely as cutthroat as they are in times of peace. Theme stuff.
The portals have opened once more. The galaxy holds its breath, waiting to see if violence will return. But with limited resources and a lack of will to fight, war takes on a different form.
90 minutes, 2 to 5 players, okay.
3 portals conjoined. The new Galactic Senate formed a base known as the Hub, acting as a bridge across civilizations. From the dynamic cityscapes of Techno Central to the desert sunrises over Mittler, the greatest wonders of the galaxy are in front of you.
Team!
Are you ready to lead?
Can I get some components?
Galactic Renaissance is a game of political intrigue, control, and expansion for 2 to 4.
Yeah, the first 45 seconds, don't care. Don't care about any of that. That just sounds like generic gobbledygook space theme that you're going to find on any other 4X-esque space game. I don't even know if this is a 4X game, but now that I see these components, I'm like, ooh, this looks nice. This looks intriguing.
4 players. Starting with 7 advisors.
Area control?
Their deck, adding new specialists that strengthen their...
Wow, look at these cards. These cards honestly look better than anything else that I could see on your marquee from the outside. I couldn't see the name of the designer. Those cards look good. Ooh, I want to play this game.
Deck and bring new abilities to the table, all to help you extend your influence on the galaxy. Travel from your home planet to your seat at the new Galactic Senate on the Hub, or use ancient portals to travel between any other connected planets. Your emissaries will build cultural institutes and cooperate with the local populations on the galaxy's many planets. But
lots
be
of
careful
text.
not to overwhelm a planet with too much influence. The stability of these planets hangs in delicate balance.
Get a bit loud!
Foundations, or centers that are keeping old galactic beings in deep stasis. Resurrect these specialists and heed their guidance as they join you and mentor you on your political journey. Spread your emissaries, build...
Yeah, I feel like it's almost so loud it's distracting me a little bit from the what the narrator's saying, and I want to know more because this looks really cool. All those cards, artwork's nice too.
And recruit experts to carefully spread your presence across the galaxy. Too much influence on one planet will cause disorder, from which the players will need to evacuate in order to restore balance to the planet. Gradually gain reputation by achieving the objectives of the Senate. To be the true leader of the galaxy, a strong reputation will not be enough. A leader must perform one final grand act to become the new Galactic Senate President and ensure peace amongst the planets. You must gain at least 10 points in a single round to prove your worth to lead the Senate. But can
feel like we're getting a bit too deep into the weeds here. Also, with the fact the music is really, really loud in the back, it just makes it for a really difficult follow, at least for me. Might be my ADHD. Let me know in the comments below.
Senate truly function as a tool for peace? Only you can answer.
Because I'm always intrigued because I know I'm not normal in a lot of ways, and so but that seemed loud and a little bit too much. And it looks good though. I want to play it. I do. It looks interesting, and I know how popular Enos is. Honestly, that's what's selling me on here the most. So, Matagot. Since 2005, Matagot, they've done a lot more than 3 things. They've done Captain Sonar, River Dragons, Takanoko, Room 25, proposed a varied range of games. They've only done 3 Kickstarters though. Yucatan, Kemet Blood and Sand. Let's see, did people get this stuff here? Let's check out the comments, the updates. Third-party update, shipping status. Here we go. Hi, everyone. Container said the container's en route, and we estimate will arrive port on the April 8th. So let's see how the comments are going. Hi, guys. I'd like update my shipping address. Does anyone have company shipping with Yucatan? Good news from Yucatan. So it doesn't look like it's terrible yet. It looks like it's getting to that point where they're doing enough communication that people are at bay. But that's the kind of thing where, 1 month, 2, okay. So is Kemet out though? Let's check that one out. So Yucatan not out in let's be honest, where it matters, the United States of America, because that is where the majority of the people backing it are from. So yeah, 1,350 people. Galactic Renaissance launches on March 21st. Closing statement, so yes. So this one probably has shipped. 9,000 comments. Wowzers. Where's my copy? I never received anything from this. In the years since we got our Kickstarter exclusives, I never received my game. Can't tell any of the campaign page. Is anything in Kickstarter? Oh, wow. This is really terrible customer service here. Look at this. 9 months ago. Just nothing at all from them. Okay. So they just don't give a damn about you after a certain point. Woo, that's rough. That's not a good thing to see. But it is out, right? Like, it's out, right? I think that's because they closed up the thing. A closing statement. We want to review some of the things. Female Sphinx. So they were still doing updates. What was this? 7-8 months ago. They were not responding to their comments. Music was... Okay, thank you, Battlehaven. I didn't know if it was just me. Music was drowning out the narrator, which, definitely not something you want. And also, one thing that I always implore is if there's ever any doubt, subtitles. Subtitles are your friend. They only make it easier to read and understand and hear. So can you do it? Yeah. They've done so much. I'm not particularly worried about whether or not you're going to get your game, but it's not great. Doesn't look like it's great customer service there at all. So, throughout Galactic Renaissance, you'll build your team, adding new specialists to core your deck of cards. So $75, $130 MSRP estimated. Shut up! You're dumb. Like, really? Is it April Fools? What is it? No, it's not. That's not for 2 weeks. $130 euros. Just shut up. I didn't see. Oh, because all the minis. Okay, it's the plastic pieces, the little plasticky bits or whatnot. This does not feel like a $130 game to me. Let's just get that straight out of the way. Just you even saying that, you're like, this is the MSRP. I'm laughing at you. I'm like, really? At least from the video that I saw, and maybe these are going to be the nicest, most deluxe components ever, but woo, I didn't get that vibe from the video. Get direct exclusive game up packs, but 75 euros. I say, yeah, it's not a great price, but you're getting a lot of plastic, and it's fancy, and yeah, we haven't even got to the shipping. Yikes. All right, let's go. Discounted price only. Summary. Build up your team. Recruit uniques. Where's the components? Where's the components here? That'd be great. Nice, sexy, scrolling component shot so you can sell me on this price, which seems high. Once again, let's get the full thing here. $75, $81 in the United States of America. So $21 over MSRP, but you're getting a bunch of plastic, which that changes things. Gameplay stuff, cool. Enos is one of my favorite board games, so I was immediately excited to see the designer's next release. This feels like a really interesting evolution of the ideas in Enos, and it's all wrapped up in some gorgeous art. I can't wait to give the final product a try. So, here's the thing about this quote, and I hate this quote. I get the impression that this person didn't play this game. Now, I do love the fact that you're sending me to a thing. Did they? Oh, they did play it. Okay, so they did get a chance to play it. But this quote just doesn't feel like it. This makes me wonder if they actually really like the game that much, because let's really break it down. This is what the designer's other game is one of my favorite board games of all time, so I was really excited to play this one. Completely unrelated. This feels like a really interesting evolution of the ideas in Edis. So it's got interesting ideas based on Edis. It's all wrapped up in some gorgeous art, so that's all superfluous. Artwork, nice artwork. So it takes ideas from Edis and evolves them, and it has nice art. And then it says, I can't wait to give the final product a try. None of that is like screaming to me, oh my god, this was amazing and fantastic and I love it. Like, as someone who has to sometimes give out quotes for games that I don't like the most, I just look into quotes a little harder than most people, and maybe that's just me, but that quote, control, influence, and intrigue are how you'll win in Galactic Renaissance, so that's literally just talking about the gameplay. A game where every card and every decision matters, where tactics matter far more than might. Okay, so it's heavy strategery. Once again, no one giving any real, like, this game's amazing, going to be one of my favorite games of next year, like, I absolutely, like, so those, the game has lots of replayability without needing 4 boxes of expansion. That's nice. I do love mentioning that. Having a self-contained game that manipulates itself in order to give the player a different and better potential experience each time. You'll play something I cannot say about every single game like this, and Galactic Renaissance really achieves what it's going for in that sense. Once again, yeah, I feel like there's some tiptoeing in these quotes. I give the Kickstarter a cursory glance, and I could at least in the initial read figure out why I shouldn't get this at retail or why Matagot didn't just do a deluxe Enos like they did for Kemet. Yeah, I'm getting to that vibe as well. But this quote right here, once again, let's break it down. Game has a lot of replayability. That's great. You want to mention stuff like that if you are a reviewer giving a quote without needing 4 boxes of expansions. Got it. Having a like, nowhere in here they're like, I really like this game. He says, or they say, I don't know who it is, the game really goes what it's going for. It gets what it's going for. Like, those quotes, like, here's the thing, I always knock quotes that are super superfluous. Like, it's a fantastic game, and that's the quote. Love the art. It's like, but this I feel like is the exact opposite, where it's like, they're focusing so much on the game and mechanisms, I'm concerned about whether or not they really enjoyed it. So once again, I hate this. You know, you got millimeters here. Tell me inches as well. Do both, because once again, the majority of people here, United States of America, just come on, Matagot, do better. Do better. And I say that to the people that I see that have inches, too. That's not most people, though. 1 stability tile, so we got 7 cards, fancy cards, and we got these little minis. Once again, I don't know the size because you gave it to me in millimeters, so let's go check out the little stupid American button. 35 millimeters to inches, okay, and we have, 1.3 inches, okay, those are nice little minis. So each player's having 18 of these, it looks like. 18, all right. 15 planet tiles. They're each going to be asymmetric, presumably. I don't know. 15 planet tokens. 5 foundation tokens. 28 specialist cards. Okay, we're getting up there. We're getting up there in the price where I'm like, all right, 81 bucks. I'm starting to see a little bit. The Galactic Senate board. Yeah, this thing looked really intriguing. How large is this? 263 millimeters. Yeah, it's a 10-inch board. It's a big honker. All right, cool. Portal selector tokens. Okay, I don't feel like it's a great price. I kind of agree with Taco on this one. It definitely feels like I would kind of maybe wait till retail kind of price, especially with Matagot being a somewhat proven, a proven company who's put out a good deal of games, as they put in their description. And we haven't even got to the shipping yet. Like, there's the thing. We're at 81 bucks and we have not even got to the shipping, which, stretch goals, card, thing, stuff, more coming soon. Okay, cool. We'll hit those. That'll be fun. How to play. Hopefully this is an exciting stretch goal area, and hopefully they bump this up since we have already reached funding. So now at this point we pivot to not just trying to reach our, your goal when you launch a Kickstarter is to get funded. However, once you get funded, if you have stretch goals, your new goal is to hit all those stretch goals, which is why I always recommend putting stretch goals up as high as you can. They get people excited about giving you money as well, and they increase the perceived value of what you're trying to sell me, which in your case, you really do kind of need, because your price does not seem great. It does not seem Kickstarter reasonable. It seems at the very tippy top of Kickstarter reasonable, and we haven't got to the shipping yet. If we're talking about $30 shipping, then hell no, I'm out. But hopefully that's not where we're at. Let's Play Galactic Renaissance. We got a full Let's Play. Fantastic. Great. Good stuff. What stuck out, and I love that. Like, literally, that's the first video I see. That's exactly what most people, I shouldn't say most people, a lot of people are going to want to see. How to play, obviously. It's just, be still my beating heart. But that gameplay, solo gameplay, that sort of thing, great. What stuck out is me how unique every specialist card, every planet, and every objective was unique. I do love that. I love that. You're playing the same game every time, but the experience of the path to victory is going to shift with each game. It's a really well-crafted experience. Once again, No one's focusing on how they felt about the game in any of these. Any of them. The more that I see this, the more I'm just like, huh. That's weird. So that makes me think either Matagot went out of their way not to include those, or people were just intentionally tiptoeing. And I'm so curious to see how this game shakes out. What stuck out to me is how unique so once again, they focus on the components. Every single card is unique. They do all these different stuff. The path to victory is going to shift. They're focusing completely on the game. And in the last sentence, it's a really well-crafted experience. It's well-crafted. So it's a well-made game. Like, I guess that's a ringing endorsement. We'll just call that. We got more quotes. I'm out of here, though. It's too many quotes. All right, here we go. $75. Okay. 50-50 for France only. I don't get to read it, too. Maybe it's okay. Retailer pledge. Thing stuff, so 22 euros. So we are up to $105. Woof. Woof. That seems high. Yeah. Just hard stop. Timeline. So this game will be out March, May, Australia. So you said like an Origins kind of time frame and time for the summer conventions 2024. Okay, very reasonable. Who are we? Matagot. We've done a bunch of stuff. You know us. Okay. Ooh, do I want it? I don't know. No. Well, I don't know. Let's get into the FAQ. No questions. No questions at all. Okay, cool. Updates just launched today. Understandable, no updates. We'll see one probably, hopefully, in the next couple days. Comments. Let's check out what people are saying. I backed this project after watching the Lords of the Board video. Just saying. We were happy to have Lords of the Board in this campaign. His content is incredible. So happy, so cool. Thank you for not rolling VAT into the pledge price. I don't live in a VAT country, so I've stopped backing campaigns that do that. Okay, only 28 special cards. At 75 euros plus shipping plus VAT, this is way too expensive for what it is. No sane person would buy this for 130 pounds or 140 in retail. So Sky, I know, is pretty much saying what I was saying as well. And it's just that price. Like, that is a premium game price to me. That is, I am going to get to play a campaign, or I'm getting a massive box of plastic, or I'm getting 3 or 4 expansions right from the jump price, and nothing about this game, except for the pedigree, which once again, you mention, but you don't slap me in the face with, which I always feel like is just a misstep, since Enip is the number 102 game of all time. I mean, the top 100 strategy game of all time. You know, the follow-up to that. And I don't feel like that was nearly slapped in my face nearly enough. So no sane person would buy this for 130 or 104 in retail. There's nothing in this game's content that justifies that high of a price. Not even a little bit. The miniatures are smaller, only 6 scopes or so, and frankly, they don't look good so far. I don't disagree with any of that. Kevin Blood and Sand Kickstarter was for me around 120, but with several other monster minis, it's still pricey. It is available for 45 euros. There you go. You save a lot of big money by not going through normal distribution by getting the money 1 year or more in advance. Give backers a good price or we won't back. How much is this? Might as well just buy that. 100 and, what was it? It's like 107 out the door, 105 out the door. Loving the theme for this one. Hopefully it showcase some of the cards. Would be slick. The boards were dual layer. Great. Yep. Okay. So, final grade on this one. Do I want it? I mean, here's the thing. Whenever you say it's the follow-up to one of the top 100 games of all time, like that designer, yeah, I want to try it. Like, I inherently want to try it. Like, just like I've never played Innis, but I want to play it. Like, if that ever is an option where I'm somewhere and there's, like, games that I can play and Innis comes up, like, yeah, that one. Bingo. Just because I love trying all this stuff. So, yeah, do I want it? Yes. But not necessarily because of you or your video or your description. Like, going back to the main marquee, it's so boring and generic spacey. Like, it just looks like every other space game out there. I've seen space games like this with that were literally abstract strategy games with nothing but symbology. Okay? So you can't just rely on that. And then you do try and, like, lean on the fact that it's from the designer of Ennis, but once again, if you miss this from the jump, that's the one word that gets cut off on the description. So literally, the most important piece of information in their description gets cut off. designer of ... Now, granted, when you say the designer of ... it does make me curious. And then over here, like text, I can't read that says Enos. So from the outside, no player count, no time length, no age. The video starts rough with like just 40 seconds of just the most generic, spacey theme. And it's just, yeah. So I don't feel like I started off on a good foot. And then you hit me with the price. And I laugh. I literally laugh in your face at the first $130. And I should not do that. As a content creator, I should not laugh at that price. But I don't give a damn. That's a stupid price. 130 euros for this? No. Just no. I don't see it. And maybe that's because we got all these micro stretch goals planned, and there's going to be tons of cards and modules and this and the new and all the hook necks and duets and all the potty whacks. But I don't see those right now. The expansion is another $40. I've seen innocent stores and online for about 50. That's the base game without the expansion, if that makes a difference. So up to 90, but still 130. Like, come on. So how much is it really off-putting? And then this says 75 minutes. It said 90 minutes earlier. So yeah, it says 90 minutes on the box. So that's a little bit curious to me. Let me double check that. Because I remember that. I was excited when they finally stopped talking about the theme and they got here. Yeah, that was 90 minutes. Yeah, 90 minutes. So that's weird. That's a bit odd. I'd like to know if it's 75 or 90. And it also says 2 to 4. That says 2 to 5. Oh, that's what they're doing. They got their hand in the cookie jar. In the cookie jar. So it's $130. So it is going to be $130. The gameplay, the price is going to look much better once they hit the stretch goals. But I don't know if they're going to hit as many as they were hoping to, because it's really uninspiring. Can you do it? Yes. I'm not worried about the game getting to me, but... And the pedigree of the designer, it's great. Whew. Quotes me think, if you don't own Enos, but this game is a slight upgrade. Yeah, I kind of see that now. I don't think the quotes do this any favors. I don't think the video, especially the first 40 seconds of this, do this any favors. I don't think the main image does this any favors. I don't think the price or the shipping, either one, do this game any favors. I don't think this Kickstarter does any one thing particularly great. I think it does everything it needs to do. There are videos, there's the rule booklet, there's the long, sexy scrolling shot, there's a pledge area, there's a shipping area. It has everything it needs. Just everything is just not great. So I'm going to go with a C- on this one, I think. I feel like, I'm going to go with a C-. Overall, I'm just really not convinced, and I should be. Like, this should be a no-brainer slam dunk, and it's not. And that theme, that price. Or if you don't like Celtic themes, buy the Space Theme version. That's kind of what I thought, too. But, anywho, let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Galactic Renaissance. Also, if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, as I'm trying to reach 17,000 subscribers in 2023 to make my biggest year ever. Also, if you're interested in having your Kickstarter critiqued, be sure to check out that Fiverr link down below. Have a great day. Bye-bye.